What's going on, Ada gang? This is Ada Ace here. We're going to go over a couple of things today about how we get into the DeFi world of, earning more ADA and earning yield when the market of ADA USD is on its way down. It's called stable swaps, and it's some of the new things that's come out with some of the dexes on Cardano. But first, let's get to our COPI node sale. COPI node sale still going on. The USD on base, if you want to buy it on Ethereum, is 285, and if you want to buy it on Cardano, it's 330. You can scan that link that's right there, the QR code, and it'll take you over to the link to buy it on the Cornucopias through my my link that does help out this channel and everything with my affiliate link there. If you want to, you can also get it in the link in the description or in the chat if you're in here live. So let's get over and talk a little bit about the crypto markets here. So what I've seen here is what we were kind of trying to play out the last time I was live. Talked about how we were bullish here. We were going to potentially go up, hit the macro area high, and reject, which we have rejected. We are trying to look like we're going to retest it again a little bit. We are on the top side on our money flow, so we should be seeing the money flow start to come out here soon. It normally doesn't just keep running. You also have a falling RSI. So I still think that this plan is to go here for maybe at least the next month or so. So that's kind of why I'm going to do my DeFi plan that I have. I've shown you all a couple of different times, but I just need to, I keep doing it. And, it's part of my journey that I'm, letting y'all know about, seeing if I can give y'all any education or anything else. Make sure that everybody knows the things you can do on Cardano and everything else like that. So we're going to go over to Tap Tools, look at the top 50 here. So we got Ajax, World Mobile, Snack, IAG, COPI, NewNet. You can see they're up and down. That's one of the great things about the Cardano native token market is it's a market of its own. It doesn't really follow the traditional markets or the traditional crypto markets. So it's kind of fun to play around in if you kind of know what you're doing here. So I'm going to give a little bit of time to this token here, just because I won some of the token from one of the groups I'm in, and I got 20 ADA worth of the token when I won it a couple of days ago, and that 20 ADA is now 236 ADA. So it's a little crazy. I'm probably going to take some of this here soon. You have a good giant bearish divergence. But your stock is still coming up, so maybe once this crosses, I'll take that one out. At least some of it, leave a moon bag. So let's get over to stable swaps. So stable swaps are some of the new things that our dexes on Cardano have. They may not be too new, but at least new for me to get involved with. So they take two of the stable coins and pair them against each other. Creates an arbitrage opportunity to keep the stable coins more stable. And in this place, MinSwap is paying us 40% APR to run these. But let's look at what they're actually paying out. They're paying out ADA and a little bit of Min token. So you're actually earning ADA from MinSwap to supply your stables. So I have a little supplied here, not too much, but a little. So I've earned almost 1 ADA and a little over 1 Min token. I'm just going to let that one run because I have a couple of different stable swaps pairs that I'm doing myself right now. So this is one that you can do here. Now we're going to switch over to Sunday Swap. Sunday Swap actually just released their V3. So there's a little bit of things that are going to be changing about Sunday Swap. So some of the things I may show you today, we may need to update and actually update to a V3 contract, because what we're doing is on a V1 contract, but that's currently where the farm is at. And it's this sneaky little one here, USDM IUSD. It doesn't actually give you a historical rewards number like the rest of them give you, to give you this wanton urge to go out and supply your yield, your own tokens for this. But on this one, I actually got a little involved with it first, so I know a little bit because I got about 5 ADA, or about 0.5 ADA worth of Sunday every day. So now that I know that, I should be able to take what I'm going to do today and 10x what I had got in there. So this is my liquidity pool that I have right now in this wallet on InMaker and ADA. I'm actually earning some fees in itself because this is actually a 1% pool. And that's one of the good things about the stable swaps, is the stable swaps are actually like 0.005 or less percent pool. So that's how much the the providers are taking. So let's make sure that we get this taken over here. We're going to go over the fluid tokens. This is a little bit of fluid tokens. I've brought you over here to this platform before. They provide liquidity for NFTs, lend and borrow. That's where I borrowed the 50,000 ADA for the ISPO for COPI. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to take the liquidity. I have somebody that we've done a couple of different loans with in our CTV Discord, and we're going to take out our loans here on our Earth vaults. So we have a couple Earth vaults that we're going to take and we have to choose from. You come in here and you choose your asset that you're going to take, click it around. The max per was 300, and that will create me to owe 21% on my 30 days, or 21 ADA on my 30 days. And I think that's going to be just fine with what we're going to be able to yield from it. I'll also get into a little bit more about, farming on, when you farm a stable swap, when the market is going down, then you can actually earn more ADA as the market goes down, because your stables become worth more ADA since the value of ADA to dollars has reduced. So in what we're actually going to do here, we're going to attempt to take and earn on the actual dropping of ADA. Since we have ADA thinking it's going to come over here, I think it's going to reject this macro value area high and come on down to the macro POC and follow that. Have a couple of stops between these couple of things that are value area high and the 2023 POC that I have from back when I started this chart before. So we're going to go over here and, we're going to pull up our wallet here and check and see if these loans have come in. It does take time for them to go through the deal, and it has come through. There's 300 there. So let's continue our deal here and get another 300. What we're going to do is we're going to be doing 900 ADA worth of USDM and IUSD on the Sunday swap pool, and my hopes are for us to be able to earn between 4 and 5 ADA worth of Sunday a day, and then that could bring us potentially up to 150 ADA in rewards, and then that would obviously be where we would pay our interest from, but also we have the ability for ADA price to go down, and I could pick up 30, 40, 50, 100 ADA from my couple $100 stablecoin position that I'm also going to pull out too. So those are some benefits there. Now, risks. ADA price does not go down. It actually skyrockets, and we lose some ADA value on the stables. So you do have to kind of watch the market. This isn't just a hit and quit and leave and come back in 30 days and take your money. You do want to make sure you pay attention to your DeFi positions that you do. Now let's go over here and check out it failed, but great part of when it fails on Cardano is we didn't lose any money. So that's one of the great things. We'll just redo this. Keep on talking about some other stuff while we run these transactions in the background. Or not. Take some time here. See, transaction good. Those over here, let's run it again. If not, I know one of the tricks that they kind of say is to try not to take the max, so I'll swip it down to 299 and see if it'll run as well. It's not a thing of not having enough ADA in your wallet, because that could be a thing too. If like you have like 5 ADA and you're trying to do hundreds of ADA transaction, that would be something that could potentially get in the way as well. So we'll go over here and we'll try this again, and we'll actually try what I just said and see if that works as well. True to the different asset too. Let's see, 299. Let's run that. See if that works. Little tricks get the network to work better for you. Those are all things that they'll be able to get worked out on their upgrades that they're doing. Going to V3, things like Sunday Swap is, they're switching over to Aiken, the Aiken language there. Well, we may just have to come back to that and close this and come back to a new one and see if we can get that to work for us. Maybe it needs to take some time for it to process on Fluid Token's end as well, because it hasn't updated the pool size that I took some of the loan. So Fluid Tokens, you might need to make your product here move a little faster for me, because it's not saying that I took any of the loan, but it did actually process the loan to me. I already have that. Go back and look at some smoke again. Look, it's even more. Good buys, 500 buy, 500 buy, 450 buy, 500 zap. Good buys coming in, 305 buys, 146 sells. That's it's doing pretty good there. So let's give it a second, see if we can refresh a couple of times. What I plan on doing here is taking the yield, the liquidity over here to our liquidity pool, and go to our top farms and add some liquidity. So I'll actually have to be purchasing USDM and IUSD, since the stablecoin pair doesn't have an ability to zap ADA into it, because there isn't an ADA side to that pair. So my plan here is a little contingent on me being able to get the 900 ADA from my Earth Vault here on this platform. So let's see if we can just send it through again. Try and try again, because it doesn't cost us any money when it doesn't work. It just rejects it, you know, kind of like a system should not take your money every time you attempt transaction if it fails. And this isn't a failing on the Cardano blockchain. This is a failing on the Fluid Tokens smart contracts, because it hasn't updated how much is in the pool. I'm almost guaranteeing that's what that is. So Steel Swap. Steel Swap is a new aggregator. This will actually be my first time running and using this aggregator when I do decide to use it once I get the rest of these tokens in a few minutes. Hopefully we can get those because I don't want to interrupt and get in the way of T-Shroom's broadcast on Investing Bros, which you should go watch right after my show ends here. And I like to do these things live because I get a little picky when I do my editing. And if I'm doing it live, I can't back up and try again. So you do have these issues here where you run into the blockchain kind of wanting to be a little funny for you, or just the different dApps wanting to be a little different and funny as well. I really don't believe this one is the blockchain. I do believe this is because their smart contracts haven't updated, that I've taken some of the liquidity out of the pool, or it's in the middle of some progress that it's doing there, trying to update. So we'll go back and see if we can't get this to work. If not, I'll obviously cut this off and just kind of let y'all know how it goes when we start the update, start update videos. But the other side, I was going to use Dex Hunter and use Dex Hunter for the USDM side. USDM is a fiat-backed stablecoin on Cardano that is regulated in the United States, has banks, it has all of its fiat stables on the blockchain to where you can see where they're at. You mint and burn at their base. When you burn them, you can actually turn your tokens back into fiat in a bank account. And that's what we really need for this to be able to run as much as we can and get it to work much better than it works currently, where you have to wire things or funny ways of doing things around getting it back into fiat for you. So we'll get this over here for a second. Let this go here. There, it has updated. Now, see if I was right. Let's see if I was right. Updated. Now let's run our 308 alone through it. Password in. And success. So it's a smart contract, not a blockchain issue, with fluid tokens needing to be able to update faster on their liquidity pool. So fluid tokens, if you're listening, it's one of the things that maybe you can do on a fluid tokens v2 or just a push update, trying to get those to be able to read a little faster, make your YouTubers here be able to produce better content, maybe, you know, just getting out there a little bit, maybe be able to make this operate a little faster, which that's what a lot of people in Web3 want to happen, is just to make this work a little faster. So now that we know that, we'll wait on that. So we'll go and we'll talk about our here. Our COPI nodes. There we go. Let's talk a little bit more about COPI nodes. I have an affiliate link. It will help out the channel. It will help out Cornucopias. It would help decentralize what I do believe is going to be one of the biggest Web3 games out there. It's built on Unreal 5. It's a pay to learn, or not a pay to earn. It is a play to earn, learn to earn, interact to earn. It has multiple different ways that we're going to be able to earn from actually playing the game. And I actually do believe that people will actually run legitimate businesses that will operate, and people will have legitimate jobs in the Web3 world in Cornucopias in the coming years. So I really do believe that that's where we are going with Cornucopias. You can check out some of my other content that I have where I play, I run, and find the holo caches currently. That's a way for us to play around and test with the mechanics of the different characters. They just did an update to where the ankles do things around where you're walking on. So that kind of gives us the ability to test them, because currently it is in an alpha tester and NFT holders are technically game testers. So we're out there, we're finding things that need to be updated or other things like that, taking recordings, giving our input, and the developers are taking those and fixing them, putting them in hot fixes or putting them in the monthly updates where we get new things and stuff like that. So that's where we're coming in play as the actual testers and being able to actually play the game while it's being built, which is one of the coolest things, I would have to say, bar the openness of the two CEOs of going on a show every week or almost every week and talking about where their development's at, where their updates are at, where they're at, and the business side of it and everything. So it's pretty cool. So help out Ada Ace's channel and help out Cornucopias, and then you'll actually earn COPI nodes COPI tokens while you're providing the decentralization. Uses a little bit on your computer. You can have like 10 or 15 of them, and it barely even operate anything on your computer. So just take a look. I got my link in the description. I got my link in the chat here. You can also take the QR code and that will take you over to my affiliate link for the file node cells. So let's get back over here and see if we have it taken care of yet. And it doesn't seem that it updated fast enough there. I did talk a little bit about the COPI nodes. So let's see if we can just get it to run through, or if that's something that we know that we need to wait on. And then I will try to do these less live, so I don't have to leave so much open space. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to let us do it until it updates. All right, so now that we wait on that, let's look back over the charts and see what's going on here. One of the things that I was looking at on Investing Bros, Caleb Franson came on and was talking about the 100-200 cloud. So that had me getting over here and looking for the, where is the moving average ribbon, which it gives you 4 different moving average, the SMA 20, 50, 100, 200, and I'm on a 4-hour chart on Kraken. And what he was talking about, which might be the other side of me doing this position that I'm going to do, when it was underneath, excuse me, the 100 and 200, so it was being bearish. It has since crossed over the 100, but hasn't really retested it quite yet. It did just a little bit, if you want to be very persnickety about it, it did come back and retest that, but it does have this macro variable high that is going to interact with here. So I do believe the markets do have a little more down, but also at the same time, the way that this market works, any point in time, it can flip over and we can go for a ride. So that's why you want to pay attention to positions and be able to operate and get them out so you don't lose as much if you're doing a stable position like I'm doing. Checking on the app again to see. Nope. All right, fluid tokens. I'm going to let y'all know that y'all need to update that. It's taking a little too long for your app to update, not the blockchain. It's your app, because that is already in my wallet. Already got it. Money's already there. Already been processed. Let's check. We're still going on this smoke token here. Would have been one of those great ones to actually get into. Not financial advice, obviously. I don't know much about this token. There is a Discord. There are people interacting in it. Potentially some whales from Snack and everything else. But it is on a ride for sure here. But technical analysis, guys, we're here. We're bearish divergence hardcore. This RSI has to keep going. we're going to get into a point to where people are not going to be okay with the 20x that they've done, because my position that I'm in, that I just got gifted it, is more than a 10x. You know, we're 13 14x almost now on my gifted 20 or 128 position of this, back way down here. So this is how memes work. And if anybody from any other blockchains are out there, you can get over here. There's still memes on Cardano, and we do run some good ones here. Some good run-ups. Checking on it again, and it still is not ready yet. So let's go over and do some looking at some other tokens here. So World Mobile, you know, I love my World Mobile here, and everything, definitely. So that's one of the good things there, is I definitely do like World Mobile. Got about 34,000 with everything that is in the vault at World Mobile. When they go live, they will be going live from the Earthnodes. CTV. We own number 71, and we're going to operate number 71, and we're going to we've already taken and fractionalized it down into what we call CTV Earth vaults. And that when you own one of the Earth vaults, you are actually owning 0.05% of the rewards from Earthnode 71. Also, so then you could supply your World Mobile to Earthnode 71 when we go on mainnet, which is not yet. We'll obviously let y'all all know when that happens, and we'll be able to go on and supply it and get it to be in our pool, just like Cardano pools work. And this one will be where you own an Earth Vault and you own your World Mobile. You're going to earn rewards from the Earth Vault and World Mobile staking when you stake your World Mobile to Earthnode 71 and own an Earth Vault. Also, 60% of that is owned by the CTV Treasury and would be ran through the revenue stream system that is potentially coming for CTV and the CTV token. So those are some very bullish things going on in World Mobile, and it is retesting its come on, chart. It is retesting the tops of what it had been at. So that's where I'm kind of bullish on our position currently. So you see this top peak here, that is where we're at. Our stock is all the way down. Our RSI could be what could be considered a bullish divergence here as well. So I can't wait either for World Mobile to go live for sure. And I'm sorry, T-Shroom, I have went over into your show starting here. So I can understand if anyone wants to pull off and go watch Investing Bros. I definitely will be watching Investing Bros as soon as I am done here. But I'm going to continue my position because it seems to be that we finally have our position able to be completed through our loans on Fluid tokens. We just need to wait for these ADA to come through the blockchain, and that actually doesn't take very much time. So that actually kind of give you a little insight on the NFT that I'm using for the collateral for my liquidity that I'm getting. You see that it says the floor is 450. It is a very thin floor at 450. Although it seems to be 450 where people like to put them at now. So there's some sort of trading that is going on. We'll go up to 700. It'll come back down to 450. But it's pretty much stabilized at the 450 mark there. I don't think it's going to get back to 200 ADA, especially at the prices of ADA currently and whatnot. So let's get over to our wallet. We have received our funds. We have over 900. So we're going to make a position, guys. All right, so we are finally ready to do our position here. We're going to use Steel Swap for the IUSD side. No reason other than I just want to use Steel Swap for the first time. It says there's a batcher fees of 1.5, deposits of 2.5 that's coming back, and currently there are 0 ADA for Steel Swap fees. So this might be a better position for you to use currently. I like Dex Hunter. I own Hunt. So I do like Dex Hunter and the way it works as an aggregator, but all systems work better when there is more people trying to do the same thing. So let's go ahead and execute this swap and see how long that takes. Also, when you're using two different systems, you can actually operate a little quicker. So as soon as that one gets out of pending status in my wallet, I'll be able to make another transaction on Dex Hunter. Some of these things will move a little faster with the new updates that we're going to be coming to, I do believe, this summer. That comes where we become literally the most decentralized blockchain. Cardano Foundation falls almost completely out of it. And the D-reps and everything else have the ability to use the almost $1 billion in the treasury to then market the hell out of this blockchain to everyone. And that's when I do believe we'll be doing quite well. And I'm going to come over here and see if I'm going to be able to make this swap, just because I feel like it might be able to from the blockchain side. So let's see. Got to put the right password in though, for sure. All right, there. See if it goes through. We're swapping. Did this swap go through? Don't know how to check these orders. It is processing. Cool. Oh, and it took it from Ring Riders. Look at that. And that's a little interesting. Okay, cool. So let's look at our orders here. And it's apparently bringing the IUS. Did I pull two IUSDs? Oh no, I did. Oh no. Okay. So let's go back and do this the opposite way. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna do IUSD back to ADA. We're gonna do 220 since I can get back, and I lose a couple of ADA doing this position now. Hopefully we'll pick this back up, guys. Make sure you pay attention to what you're supposed to be doing here. Obviously, you want to make sure that you're taking the right token. I definitely can't believe I did that, but you know, it's always fun. Always fun. So we should be trying to get 195. Got our IUSD here. That was a quick swap. And I do believe we're done. Still working on that one. So let's see if I can make this one happen. Not talking when I'm putting in my password has made it seem like I could actually get this done a little quicker here. So sorry about the space there. Going back to World Mobile. So I think that we can call this a bullish divergence here. I think we can call this a bullish divergence. It is a continuation, so we are on a bullish trend. It is a continuation. We are down at the bottom here. Let's pull this up and zoom in a little more. We have almost crossed, so not quite. So we could come down just a little more, but we could come all the way down here and that would still be a bullish divergence. So that would be how much of a drop for us to not have a bullish divergence coming. It would have to come down 23%. I personally highly doubt that that is going to occur. So let's see. I have IUSD. I have USDM. And I got 192 of them. So let's come over here. Let's find our liquidity. Take that. Don't have enough IUSD. Still pending. Did both do IUSD. I got my USDM. Okay, so I have I have this. Maybe oh, I still have too much ADA. So I need my IUSD. Maybe I didn't do that. Maybe I just I did something wrong here. ADA to E. We'll get this right eventually, guys. Apparently that says that I'm 216. So do 216. All right. See how quickly this can work. Steel swap. Gonna go to Wing Riders again for the 216. I've lost a couple of position or a couple of dollars in this position so far, a little bit. Oh well, you live and you learn. Make sure you do actually take the right things when you try to open positions. It will help that go through for sure. That was quite fast, actually. All right, we're gonna get this to run. All right, we have added our liquidity. So we will be back and I will do some updates. They produce rewards when these cycles come through. So we have a little under 13 hours until the next reward cycles. So I will be giving you some updates on my X page. So make sure you go over to my X page and follow me, the _ace. Make sure you like and follow, like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you share it out and let everybody know about the great things that the Cardano DeFi ecosystem is providing to us. And I will see y'all on the next one.